Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Mr. 619 here, and today we got 3 true Tinder horror stories animated. So listen, I don't use Tinder myself. I've used apps where you get to have your fun and you gotta do what you gotta do for international girls. But Tinder, I've never used any dating apps. I've seen some but never actually used it like that. So this is gonna be for the ones that actually know what's up. So we've heard all these kind of crazy stories and let's see what's up. So let's go. And subscribe if you're new.
I was never a fan of dating apps, but after my last breakup, my friend suggested I try Tinder, saying that it would make my dating life alive and fun again. Flying around and swiping random guys left to right when one of the profiles really caught my eye. It was a single pic, very closely taken, focused on the deep blue eyes of Ethan. Truth is not always what you see through your eyes, his bio read. Out of sheer curiosity, I swiped right. We matched, and eventually, our conversation led us to meet up, face to face. After some coffee at a place near my apartment, Ethan invited me for dinner at his apartment. As we ate dinner in the flickering candlelight, I couldn't help but admire Ethan's face. His emphasizing sharp jawline made my heart skip a beat.
Jawline? Talk about jawlines. What jawline does this guy have? For these blonde pricks, really?
His Tinder profile hadn't captured the intensity in his eyes enough. There was a kind of manic hunger in them that sent a shiver down my spine. Yet, there was an undeniable magnetism about him, a darkness that repelled and attracted me. Our conversation flowed surprisingly well. We bonded over underrated art and banned literature. He spoke of his love for Edgar Allan Poe, reciting verses about love and loss with a chilling intensity. As the night progressed, Ethan suggests we move to his balcony. How about we get some fresh air? You'll love the view from here. I hesitated at first. The small, cluttered balcony felt oddly claustrophobic, but Ethan smiled.
Why would anyone want to talk to you like that when you say, let's go to the balcony, let's see what's up there? Out there? What are you trying to say? You're going to push me over?
Boyish and disarming made me comfortable. The view from the balcony wasn't bad. The city lights below looked like scattered diamonds, but there was something very odd stuck in the air, making me wrinkle my nose.
Something smells... meaty.
I commented, noticing a covered grill tucked in the corner. Ethan gave a creepy laugh, a hollow sound that made the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. Just a little lamb burger, he said, his voice too casual. Family recipe, he whispered with a grin. He lifted the lid, revealing a sizzling patty. My stomach twisted. The lamb looked unnaturally dark, the edges grilled black. Suddenly, I noticed something more on the patty. There was a long strand of blonde hair wrapped around it. I felt like throwing up.
Whoa. That doesn't look too good. Making me sick.
That's disgusting.
I mumbled, backing away. All of a sudden, Ethan's smile disappeared. His eyes narrowed, the charming personality replaced by a cold, dangerous
Here we go.
I promise you'll love the taste of it. Just give it a try, Monica.
Why would you want to eat something like that when you have your own stupid hair inside it? Are you dumb? This guy's creepy as fuck, man. That blonde hair, that stupid blue eyes, don't fool me, that's for sure.
The words sent a fresh wave of terror through me.
I don't feel well. I need to go.
No, you don't.
Hey.
He growled, grabbing my hand with surprising strength.
What are you doing?
I screamed, trying to free myself. Don't you see? He hissed. His expression was now a mix of anger
like a cat now?
and desperation. We were meant to be together forever. The smell in the air intensified, desperate by sheer terror. I wrestled free. I stumbled back, tripping over a metal bucket that was resting in the corner of the balcony. It clanged loudly, revealing its gruesome contents. A bleached skull and several long bones. Ethan raged at me again. Monica, don't ruin the food! But this time, I was ready. With a rush of adrenaline, grabbing a metal spatula kept on top of the hot grill, I swung it at Ethan blindly. The thudding
You
sound
go,
of metal
girl.
on bone echoed
Woo!
the night. Ethan fell
Yes,
to the
girl.
ground. A choked gasp escaping
Fuck this
his
blonde
lips.
bitch.
I was staring at him, the spatula trembling in my hand. Nausea threatened to overwhelm me
Perfect.
again, but this time it was mixed with a horrifying realization. The burger, the bones, Ethan's words, they all clicked into place.
That literally is somebody's body. That is actually somebody's body. You can tell. The bones, everything, the way it's presented in this video. He's actually, you know, done something before.
He wasn't just a psycho, he was a monster who couldn't handle rejection, and I was about to become another entry in his collection of discarded dates. Dazed and trembling, I ran to the lobby outside his apartment and called 911. The image of Ethan's twisted face and the gruesome contents of the bucket made my fingers tremble while dialed the call. Ethan remained unconscious until the police
God.
arrived. A group of them got inside his apartment while I was escorted out by the paramedics. But even amidst the flashing lights and concerned questions, I was not able to shake the feeling of fear. God, I was on a date with a cannibal. The following days were a blur. News reports buzzed with Ethan's
Thank
arrest.
God.
The police had discovered a hidden room in his apartment filled with the remains of young
Oh
women.
my God. And you guys really want to go on these stupid apps and just like try and find the perfect man or the perfect woman. Like, this is insane. I know this has been run for a fucking long time, like fucking decades and that, but...
Each had matched with Ethan on dating apps, each lured under the pretense of romance. As the only alive key witness, my story is a chilling testament to the monster who hid behind a charming facade. Yet, a part of my mind remained haunted. The lingering smell and those horrific laughs in my nightmares. The echo of Ethan's words, "We were meant to be together
No, you
forever,"
wasn't.
served as a constant reminder of the night I danced with death on a balcony bathed in moonlight.
That is literally crazy. Like, she was actually one of the victims that actually survived, right? Or was the only one, as the other 3 or 4 presented in the video was the ones that unfortunately wasn't able to escape. That is insane. And, you know, I've never actually used an app and actually met up with somebody randomly like that. Like, okay, like maybe, you know, you might have a friend that, you know, you watch these guys on Instagram Live, stuff like that. And, you know, you go, you text them and then it's like, okay, you might meet. But that's different to dating apps. This is completely someone you don't even know. So for her to, you know, obviously survive that is very good. And, you know, God bless her and hope she's still, you know, I don't know what to say. Just living life to the fullest. So
9 years ago when I matched with Olivia on Tinder.
Olivia.
She was 36, divorced, and living in a suburban area not far from my apartment. At 28, I was just looking for some fun, to be honest, and Olivia seemed perfect. We clicked instantly, bonding over a shared love for classic rock, horror movies, and a mutual disdain for small-town gossip.
Okay.
There was a spark between us, an electric attraction, so to say. You like the Rolling Stones? No way, they're my favorite band.
Yeah. I saw them live back in '99. That was a wild night.
Didn't even exist back then.
We decided to meet at a quiet bar she recommended. I remember the place well. Dimly lit, with old wooden booths and a jukebox that played nothing but 80s hits. And then she walked in. Olivia was stunning. She had this effortless charm, a confident gait, and well, a smoking hot body. We laughed, flirted, and drank more than we probably should have. She was blunt about her intentions. I hope age isn't a damper. I mean, look at you. You can't be 8 years older to me.
I'll be honest, Ethan. I like going around with younger men.
Really?
And I'm not looking for anything. Just so you know, it's a one-night thing.
A one-night thing for a certain reason. A one-night thing to take someone else's body and make them perish for eternity. Is he going to be one of those victims? Is there going to be a victim where he... That makes no sense. What the fuck am I talking about? What? Just fucking watch the video, man. I'm yapping for no reason, making no
Sounds
sense.
perfect to me.
Making no sense.
We
What
left
fuck?
the bar, and Olivia invited me to her place. Her bungalow was old, with a Victorian style that looked kind of unsettling under the moonlight. My drunken brain felt a twinge of unease as soon as I stepped inside. The house was beautifully maintained,
Ugly,
but had an unnerving air about it. The living room had antique furniture, dark wood paneling, and heavy drapes. But something didn't fit. The creamy, textured carpet. It clashed with the decor, standing out like a sore thumb. Nice place you got here. Daddy sells oil?
Daddy shot himself when I was 3.
what the
I
fuck?
got the place in a divorce. My ex-husband was into real estate. Want another drink?
She handed me a glass of whiskey and we settled on the couch. Her touch was intoxicating, and soon our fingers were exploring each other's while our eyes locked. There was something about her brutal honesty, her charm, and her confidence that had me drunk other than the Jack Daniels.
Big mistake.
You have great taste in decor. Very vintage.
I'm a sucker for antiques. They have a history, a story to tell. Just like us.
Oh? And what's our story?
2 strangers meeting by chance and sharing a night of adventure.
So you can kill the man. That's basically your story, you killer.
Sounds exciting. What kind of adventure do you have in mind?
Becoming a killer.
One that starts with good whiskey and ends with... well, we'll see.
Murder.
I like the sound of that. You're full of surprises, aren't you?
Only the good kind. What about you? What surprises do you have up your sleeve?
You'll have to stick around to find out.
I think I just might. So, tell me, what a handsome guy like you doing on Tinder?
Looking for someone intriguing. I guess I found her.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Found the wrong person. I hope he survives this, please. I swear to God. Just...
Good to know. And what about you? Why Tinder?
Not many places for women like me
yeah.
to find young men like you.
We can see why.
Lively, huh? I can do lively.
I bet you can. Shall we take this adventure downstairs? I have a special room for my guests.
Lead the way.
Hey.
But as she grabbed my arm to lead me to her bedroom, a wave of nausea hit me. I stumbled, and before I could stop myself, it came out. I vomited all over the carpet.
Man.
I remember Olivia's demeanor changing in an instant. She flew into a fit of rage, rushing to grab a mop, her face twisted with anger.
What the fuck?
You idiot! You ruined my carpet!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I sew it with my hands. The one thing in this house that doesn't remind me of my sick ex-husband.
What the fuck?
And now, your bile is swimming over it.
Realizing I had blown my chance, I mumbled an apology and hurried out of the house. My head was spinning, my stomach churning. I made it home and collapsed into bed, cursing my capacity for ruining what would have been a glorious night.
Damn.
Now, 9 years later, I saw her face plastered on the news. Olivia, now 45, was arrested. A secret torture room was uncovered in the basement of her bungalow, where she kept young men and tortured them. One of her victims had managed to escape and alerted the authorities. The police found evidence of cannibalism, token parts of previous lovers she had taken, and the final horrifying reveal, a carpet made of human skin. I sat there, staring at the TV in disbelief. The creamy textured carpet flashed in my mind.
I told you.
And a chill ran down my spine as I realized how lucky I was.
And this is one of the reasons why I do not go on these stupid apps to meet up with fucking women, bro. I find my own way, and when I want to have fun, you know, doing whatever you want to do, video calls, whatever, pictures, I find my way, bro. I don't do it like this, bro. This is something you don't want messing with your life, if you even get the opportunity to even live the rest of your life. Because one bad mistake can lead to the end of your life. That's insane. Oh my God, literally. Good thing I have no experience of this. I found my own way, but I'm not doing this shit.
When I matched with David on Tinder, I couldn't believe that he'd swiped right on me. He was 27, an Australian globetrotter with an infectious
that
smile
face?
and tousled blonde hair.
Bah.
His tan was just perfect. It had to be because he served. And he wore an intriguing blue beaded necklace in every photo. We started flirting over texts almost immediately. So, what does a gorgeous girl like you do for fun on a gorgeous Boston evening like today?
Besides swiping on Tinder, mostly exploring the city and avoiding bad dates.
Oh, you deserve a good one. Drinks tomorrow night? Smooth.
Wow. You don't waste time, do you?
Why waste it? It's the most precious thing in the world.
Because you have a sick mind and you want to do something stupid to either take her life away or you're going to terrify her for the rest of her life. We know how the story goes. You're welcome.
Well, except for that smile of yours. He was good. We exchanged numbers and decided to meet at a pub downtown. The night came and I was nervous but excited. I arrived early, found a table and waited, and then waited some more. Rejected 2 advances from strangers for him and let a martini sit, hoping that my surfer boy would surface.
Damn.
But he didn't. An hour passed and still no David.
What the hell?
It was then that it dawned on me. He had stood me up. I rushed back to my place. Even my calls weren't getting placed. Frustrated, I texted him.
Hey, where are you? I was waiting for you for over an hour.
I was there at the pub. Didn't see you. See this.
Men and their lies.
What the
For
fuck?
real.
Stop disappointing me further.
You need proof? Here.
Weirdos, bro. Like, literally, I didn't see you, you know, and... Guys.
Here you go. He sent a photo of the pub. It was from the same night, judging by the people and the lighting.
Where were you?
Near the jukebox. Where were you?
Near the jukebox. How could we have not seen each other?
God knows. I was confused. Something didn't feel right to me.
I'm not sure that making up would be a good idea.
His responses caught me off guard. What harm could a coffee do? So reluctantly, I agreed. But stupid me, the same thing happened again. I sat there in the cafe, feeling more and more foolish as time passed. Eventually, I had to get up and leave. I couldn't believe that the guy had made a fool of me. Not once, but twice. When I texted him angrily, he simply replied with another photo. This time of the cafe from that evening.
Hey.
This is ridiculous. Are you messing with me?
No, I
swear, in my mind, and this is just me, and you might disagree, but it's like as if like if there was no one there and everybody was just, you know, in a different room and he actually knew this, I swear to God he would have adopted her and took her to his place, and the rest is history. That's just my theory. That's just my story. I'm assuming he would have done something like that. That is just what I'm thinking. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm thinking.
swear I was there. Maybe we just keep missing each other.
Liar.
I tried to call you from the cafe. There was no ring.
I have some troubles with my American SIM card. Need Wi-Fi to make calls. That was it. I wasn't going to be fooled twice. I blocked his number, chalking it up to a bizarre catfishing experience. Months passed and I forgot about David. But then one night, while out at a club with friends, I saw him. The same tousled hair, the same blue beaded necklace. He stood in the distance, almost like a shadow, but I could feel his eyes upon me. My heart raced as I approached him, but he vanished into the crowd. Back home, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Curiosity and a lingering sense of unease led me to unblock David's number. I called him, but again, there was no ring. Surprisingly, a few minutes later, my phone buzzed with a message. It was a photo of the nightclub from that very night.
What the hell is going on?
Just wanted to see you again. I owed you some answers.
You wanted to see her again, but you want to see her in a way where you'll just want to be like a effing creep. Like, what the F? Like, you knew that she was going to be there, and yet you want to do something like that. Like, literally. And then you might say, oh, but she blocked him. Yeah, because he fucked her around twice. You want to meet someone, you go meet the person and be normal and not have like some crazy history. Don't just send someone somewhere just so you can mess with them and then make them just feel like as if like they're like fucking idiots. Selfish people, honestly. But this guy has a history of being a creep, I can tell, so.
Anger surged through me, but before I could respond, another message came through. This one was a newspaper clipping with David's picture. The headline read, "Australian surfer, fourth victim of the Boston Barbie, matched on Tinder the night before his poisoning."
What?
My blood ran cold. I stared at the clipping, which proclaimed that David was dead.
What?
He had been dead for months, murdered by a serial killer. My hands trembled as I typed a reply.
This isn't funny. How are you sending these?
"Thank you for liberating me." My phone buzzed again. This time, it was a photo of me, taken from behind.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not gonna say a single word.
Was sitting on my couch, staring at my phone in horror. Every hair on my body stood on end. I gathered the courage to turn around, expecting to see someone standing there. But there was no one. Instead, on the floor, where no one had been a moment before, lay David's blue beaded necklace.
What? So you're telling me that last story, you're telling me that the guy that originally was behind that account was not even him. It was some random guy. The original him was fucking stabbed ages ago. And it was just some creeper trying to... Oh my God, literally. Guys, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. And I thought from that picture on, right? I thought when she turned around, I thought she was going to get something. I literally thought she was going to get something, but... Yeah, I don't know. This is a crazy one. So I got another one coming up soon, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe and drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. This is the reason why I don't do dating apps. This is why I don't do whatever dating apps there are besides from Tinder, because shit like this happens, man, and people actually lost their lives because of it. So. Thousands, hundreds, millions of people have actually lost their lives because of this. But yeah, I guess I'm not gonna have a good night's sleep. I'm gonna be having nightmares because of these videos. That's why I don't watch during nighttime, because I do it too often and it's like, oof, But I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care and see you later. That's what I meant.